Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 7th, 2023. This is for Libra. Last shuffle coming out for Libra. Let's see what's going on. Libra, we have Ascendant Masters and we have the Healing Light. And this tells me that you are, your beliefs or how you see things and what you know to be true based on universal truths, right? Universal truths. These ascended masters are typically like your Buddhas or Jesus Christ or the Muhammads of your time. You know, the prolific. And I've been saying that word a lot lately. I don't know why that word wants to come out. Somebody needs to hear it. Apparently, okay. I don't know. But um, those prophetic entities, right? People that incarnated on earth before that we view as an ascended master. These are, yeah, they're showing a lot about how, what wealth really is, what wealth really means, what really drives a person. It's like something about that is occurring in your day, or it may be coming out like just you questioning these things. Ascended Masters is Death, King of Pentacles, Devil, and Page of Swords. I think this is an energy of you watching to see what people view as wealth. What is what is wealth truly? What does it mean to truly provide? What does it mean to be responsible, dependable, loyal? What are all those things? What is that? Right? And what do we view as wants versus needs? There's something in this energy about how that changes for you based on like what you know to be true as a universal truth based, and then also against the world, right? We know that what Jesus says true wealth is, right? What true love is. What is true love? You know, it's charity towards all men, you know, loving one another as you love your, you know, as you love, you know, you love yourself in some way. There's a lot of different things that you're looking at that you may be comparing, or it's changing how you see things in your own life based on these universal truths, right? The healing light is the Seven of Pentacles and Hermit, and that is very much so realizing that you spend a lot of time trying to work with what's in front of you. You may look back and say, I was building my life off of things that now when I look back, it wasn't in alignment with what I truly believe, like with the universal truth that I accept as a fact for my own self. You may look back and say that, like the hermit always looks back. I mean, he can't help but go back and say, okay, based on this and this and this is where I'm at now, and this is where I want to be in the future. So you may look at how you spent your time, how you invested your time, and what you were involved in, and what you're, you know, like a lot of this is like addictions, or like what were you so determined to be or do? Were you in the pursuit of money? What were you doing? Were you in the pursuit of, I need to measure up to other people, right? Did I need to be in a space where everyone was in concert with each other, where we all did the same thing? Was I in that place of where did I measure up to other people? There's a lot of that going on where you're kind of like, at least that's where you're, you know, that's where this is showing, is that a lot of Libras are sitting here going, okay, am I actually in alignment with my truth? Or was I just following the crowd? And you have Sacred Temple here with Temperance and Emperor. What in the world is this? Like, today is one of those days for you. Are you really like contemplating life? This is exactly what this looks like. And this is wonderful. Most people don't. Most people get up in the morning and they're just like, what am I going to eat? You know, where's my coffee? Where's my cigarette? Where's my this or that? Or, you know, no one is really, you know, I love this actually, but the Sacred Temple is about where you're meant to be. And for a lot of you, you realize that you're right where you're supposed to be, right where you're at, right? The Emperor, though, tells me that you're the leader of your life. It's not only about what the Ascendant Masters have laid out before us, these universal truths, but they're also a very strong indication. And honestly, that's what Jesus Christ was about. He was trying to tell everyone that we are all magicians in our own right. See, you can heal others through faith, just like me, right? And a lot of us lose that that understanding in translations of others. When he had his disciples, he would he gave them the same, he told them the same thing: go out there and heal just like I do, but have the faith. You've watched me do it enough, so you know it is real. Therefore, where is that faith at? Because you've seen me do it. You and I are the same, right? Eat of my flesh, drink of my, drink of my blood. And all of that was misinterpreted as well. He's saying, Jews believe that you are what you eat. So if you believe you are what you eat, then if you eat of me and drink of me, what does that mean? That means you're like me, right? A lot of people miss this stuff in this translation of others. When I studied and I'm reading it for myself, I'm like, what? Whoever is standing at the pulpit is off, by so much. So this is a real indication that you understand something, and it's transformed you into realizing that you are the leader of your life, and that you are also writing something in that book. Your life is actually a chapter in the book of life, for the universal book of life. And this is speaking a lot about knowing that you're right where you're supposed to be, that you also, it's important to be patient with your process, right? And you're understanding this as well, right? That we're all an emperor in our own right. And it's unreal. I absolutely adore this, because it's bringing up some things for me right now. I'm like, whoa. I remember reading that, and I remember being shunned a little bit for what I saw and the truth of what I was reading. Um, I was definitely shut out because of that one. But it's the truth. If you read it for yourself and ask for understanding before you do, and anything, you will see that, especially in the Bible, especially Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. He's explaining that we are the same. He's coming to show you who you really are. You are absolutely a magician, a healer, all of those things, a light worker in your own right, but you can't see it because you're in a fog. And something about this says that you've lifted your fog. Fragmented energy, Two of Swords, and the moon tells me that you've got to block out the fog. You've got to block out everything else. Block out what the world tells you that you should be. Block out what the world says what wealth is, or what true prosperity is, or true abundance is. It's about what you know it to be. It's who you are. Everything about you is abundance. Everything about you is wealth. And that's where you're fragmented. They're showing this. They're showing the fog, and they're showing that you have to block things out. Right? What gives you the most peace? Because Spirit gives each of us our own thermometer of peace within ourselves. Some things are peaceful that are not peaceful for the next person. That is the issue, right? That everyone is not the same. We're the same in the sense that we all bleed. Okay, we all have to breathe, but we're all different, and we all require something different. We all have a different path. We all have something we're bringing to the table that's different. Everyone can't be a doctor and a lawyer. Some of us are healers in other ways. Some of us have a strong affinity to frogs, and we don't know why we're a frog's friend. We don't know why we attract hummingbirds, why we attract dragonflies. Why are we so passionate about shoelaces? Someone is different. Everyone's different. Everyone's important. But we do not value that in this world. And that's something that you're realizing, that you're your own boss in your own way. You may make the best bread, and that's all the freak you do. Like, that's all I know how to do. I know how to make some bomb bread. And that is important. All of these things, write the recipe down. There's something about what you're doing that needs to be recorded. Spirit is telling you this. And I don't know. You got me preaching a little bit. And Libra, you always do it to me. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius. And we also have Taurus and another Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. Right? We have Aries, Taurus cusp, Taurus, Gemini cusp, Gemini, Cancer cusp. Virgo, Libra cusp, you could be. Right? And you have Libra, Scorpio cusp, you could also be. So, and Scorpio, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn. If you're not dealing with those signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.